In the previous video, I very much think that Captain America should be the first movie of the MCU. I don't know what was the decision behind what film is made first or second and all that kind of jazz. Whatever. Now, I think this is probably one of the best high budget movie of the franchise. Probably maybe because it is a costume film. It mostly, well, its entirety takes place during the World War II era. It's part spy drama, part war movie, a bit of action movie at the end, and all throughout there is the character who becomes Captain America, and I will never forget that his first shield was just a simple tin can, trash can cover. Genius. You can very much feel the guy. One of the reasons this probably was not the first one is because it is Captain America. To the movie's credit, it's not American propaganda through the roof. It's more like the small good guy against the evil big world. So it's pretty handling its tone on a low level, this America hype. It's fun. The masks, the sets are good. Now, what can I tell you about it? I don't want to go through it all that much. Two things came out of this. Okay, first talk about the villains. We don't fight Nazis. We fight the Hitler here. That's one. Then Red Skull, like all villains at the end of the movies, die. At this point, there was no reason to not say he was dead. Just like Loki. Sure, with the benefit of hindsight, we know he will return, but not even as a villain. So there is that for this one. And surprisingly, Zola will also return later. So don't forget about him, I assume. Great. Now, let's talk about two other characters. We could talk about the rest. I'm not familiar with them from the comic books or, like anywhere else, except the what's this? There is this trouser keep thingies on him, and he has this hard hat and he's the buff guy. I remember him from one of the Marvel zombies. He's a good character. I don't know why the Captain America stream contained a character who did not speak English, only French, but who am I to judge? They don't get too much characterization anyway. And that's the point I want to talk about. Bucky. I'm not even sure whether he was just a friend or his bigger brother, older brother. Sure, the dynamic, if he had some noticeable role, would have been good to getting the serum and the role reverse, he becomes the small brother and all that. It's never played on, and he's such an unremarkable person. He should have had his own uniform. That's the bare minimum. Wearing the same, at least color scheme, as he will as the Winter Soldier. But we desperately needed, knowing with the benefit of hindsight that he will be an important character, to be found. You see, he's falling out of a train or into like 200 meters. So he obviously died, but apparently not. I don't know. I don't have the explanation. I don't remember anything from the later movies, but that's bad. I watched this third, fifth time. This was the first time I even recognized he's named Bucky. So he's the Winter Soldier later. So that's why he's a big deal, apparently. It's just bad filmmaking. Now the other one is Agent Carter. She got a one-shot. That was fine. It's even, I think, that was close to this release. But she later even got a 2-season series. Like 5 years later. Why? I have no idea. I never seen that. I've seen the one shot, but I never seen the series. And I never heard anyone talk about the series of Agent Carter. I literally have zero idea why that series exists. That actress had to fuck someone for that role. Because why would you make that series? Disney had too much money? I'm just dumbfounded by this decision, and if you know, please tell us, because does it have any effect on the upcoming, yeah, we are still in phase 1, and this is a phase 2 or even 3 product. I just don't even. Let's take a look. I'm sorry it will take a second, but phase 1, no. This will be the one. Phase, yeah, it's right on the edge of phase 2 and 3. If we are honest, if it started in 2015 and ended in 16, well, so it's the border of phase 2 and 3, but belongs to phase 1. I just don't get it.